That's the entire premise, is you need to be able to provide value ahead of time, and you can get into the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest skill set that I've developed, or that I would say is my top tier kind of skill set, is building and scaling digital businesses.
What do you think is the number one mistake that a lot of these entrepreneurs are making?
They don't learn the fundamentals. It's so easy, bro. It's so easy to bank money. You know this. Online, anybody can go out and make 10 grand a month, literally. Yeah. But who learns taxes? Who learns budgeting? Who learns human resources? Who learns product and inventory management? Who learns scaling and operation? Who learns systems building? Nobody learns those things because they're the boring parts of the business. Mm-hmm. And if you don't learn them, you're going to crash. Self-education will never betray you. You have to sit down. You don't like to read books. Nobody gives a fuck. The marketplace doesn't care, dude. Yeah. You're not going to learn everything on YouTube. Like, that's what people don't seem to understand. You're not going to learn everything on YouTube. Sometimes you have to crack open the book. Sometimes you have to study.
Yeah.
Plan, execute, and iterate. Plan my ability to make $5,000 or $10,000 a month. How am I going to do that? Most likely online. Why? Low friction, low cost, high traffic volume of people. Very simple. Mm-hmm. I'm giving the equation for how to make money. What can I be the best at? You need to figure out what you can actually be the best at based off of your skills. If you're not the best, develop the skill sets to become the best. The second thing is I need to be in high demand, right? You can't be doing something that's not in high demand. And then finally, I need to be able to do something that I'm irreplaceable in. So I need to be the best at what I do. I need to be in high demand, and I need to be irreplaceable. You look at all these guys that got fired from Amazon, Facebook, Google. Why? Replaceable. So if you want to make money, right? Make a plan to make money. Figure out how you can be the best at what you do, how you can be irreplaceable, and figure out how you can be in high demand. Then execute on that plan. What does that mean? You need to develop a business plan. You don't know how to develop a business plan? Look it up. Very simple. And execute on it. That means you said, I haven't missed a week in 14 years training. Same thing it should be with business, right? I'm not going to miss a single deadline of everything that I told myself I was going to do. And finally, iterate. Go back, look at the business plan, figure out what can I do better, and implement that change. And that's the cycle, brother. You probably get a fuck ton of DMs, right?
Oh yeah.
Every single day. Oh, let me come edit for you. Let me come do this for you, or let's train together. But nobody ever comes to me and says, hey, Luke, I identified this need, this vulnerability in your business. I know how to increase your returns by X amount of money. I know how to make money for you. I know how to do this for you. I'll do it for free. Here it is. What, I wouldn't respond to that DM? We read our DMs. People don't seem to understand, bro. So what I did is I study people the same way that I study markets. People have needs. People have vulnerabilities. People have necessities. Even the richest, most successful person in the world, they have something that they're lacking. It may not be money, but they may be lacking in health. They may be lacking in connections. They may be lacking in a specific resource. Your goal is to position yourself in that situation to supply that need and come in as what? The irreplaceable, most experienced, in-demand person. So not just to make money, but to capture the opportunity. I mean, I'll give you an example because people always ask me how I met Andrew Tate, right? So I met him when he had 83,000 followers on IG. What had happened? He'd gotten banned, right? I hit him up. Hey, I can get your account back within 24 hours. And I paid for it, right? Cost me, I think like $10,000. I paid for it. And I did it because I was like, okay, I fuck with this guy. I like what he's talking about. I didn't think he was going to be doing 3-5 billion views a week on social platforms. I didn't. But I wanted to be in connection with people that I respected, that people that I had synergy with. So I took care of him. Then that led to business opportunities with him, right? Then he got banned again. Who was there? Who was the first person that got the call? Me, right? So having direct access to individuals is directly correlated to your ability to supply their what? Their needs.
Solving rich people problems.
Yeah. Become the best at what you do, become irreplaceable, and be in high demand by developing your skill sets, position yourself properly, and with enough iteration, eventually somebody will say yes. Most people send one DM and expect that person to respond. No, sometimes you need to follow up consistently, and you need to be what? Like you said, consistent, discipline. How many people have you said, hey, let me take care of, I got this kit of whatever the need may be. I'm an entrepreneur. I can help you grow your revenue by this amount. That's how I got started my entrepreneurial journey. I helped a company in Wall Street with Facebook ads, right? And I did it for free for 2 months. Free service, doubled the revenue with Facebook ads. After the 2 months, I called them like, hey, I want a contract. Like, I want a contract. They're like, okay, we'll talk about it next month. The next day, I turned off their ads. The next day, they called me, fly up to New York.
Yeah.
They gave me, I think, a $6,000, $7,000 a month retainer, right? So that's the entire premise, is you need to be able to provide value ahead of time, and you can get into the rooms.
Mm-hmm.